Hi Gemini, welcome to my February 14, 2020 Valentine's reading. I hope that this reading resonates with you, and if it does, please like and subscribe. And if it, of course, and also leave a comment if it resonated. If it didn't, well, you can leave a comment as well. Okay, so this is my Valentine's message for you, Gemini. Okay. I feel like this is for a Gemini with very male energy. You could either be a man or a woman, but with this very strong male energy. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, okay, again, I'd like to explain how I do my readings. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. This is very much like a concentration tool for me. Sometimes I use the actual meaning of the cards, but most of the time what I do is that I use the images and the messages and words that come into my head when I look at these cards and images. So if you're a stickler for very traditional tarot and knowing exactly what it means, and I could be doing it wrong according to how you think I should be doing it, I really am sorry. This is how I do my readings. I hope that you enjoy. Okay, so, all right, so Gemini, you've had last year was a great year for you. It was like a power year for you. I mean, it's almost like as if you got everything and anything that you wanted, including the partner that you wanted and possibly could have even married, okay, or headed that way. And this partner of yours is seems like a year of the snake or something, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like there's a snake-like presence, okay? So here we have the Princess of Wands, but I'm not using the Princess of Wands or the traditional meaning for this card. What I'm seeing here is the woman that you are with. She is she's like a princess, okay? She has a lot of money. She has everything that her heart desires, and you are definitely one person that this woman desires. She is so in love with you. She loves you a lot, okay? And for you, I mean, it's a match made in heaven for you, because her status brings your status up in this situation, meaning you could possibly even be working with her or working for her family, okay? And so she pretty much takes the lead, even financially. And what I see here I don't know if you can see it, but there are snakes at the bottom here, okay? That for me means, your partner, you as her partner, find money very, very important to you. And also it seems like as if you could be near the snake when you are, it's just giving me some sort of clue that the year that you are born in the Chinese calendar, okay? So she very much takes the lead. Like I said, you could actually be working with her, working with her family. Work is very, very closely related in this relationship. You could actually be in some sort of construction work. You could actually be in some sort of like building, creating. That's the kind of working relationship that I see that you have with her. Your industry, maybe her family industry, okay? Again, if this doesn't resonate with you, I'm very, very sorry. But what I'm seeing here is that the fruit of your labor, you are really enjoying it right now. And last year, okay? Money is going to be very good for you, very, very good for you, as long as you are in this relationship. In fact, this woman adores you so much and puts you in the type of luxury that you really enjoy, okay? She has a very big family. Her family is very, very much in her life. You've actually assimilated into her family, okay? All right, and although I do feel that this person wants to have children, and you're kind of iffy about having children with her because of the complications that has brought you in the past, you, Gemini, could be somebody who has had a marriage in the past with a child that you do not really have much of a connection with. So you're kind of worried in terms of whether or not you should have a baby with her, because you're a bit worried about repeating what happened in the past. All right. So my advice for you here, all right, if you want to keep this love, I mean, some people might not agree with me when I talk about this. So this is, this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the money card. This is the abundance card. This is, I mean, if you love money, this is your tarot card. Okay, so it's very closely related to how love and money for you come together. It wasn't always this way. I think you've always had a luxury, you liked nice things, but somehow, given your situation in the past and how life was, you took solitude in being able to have such luxurious things, okay? But the problem here is that you will get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable, okay? Because her family is going to see that this makes you very happy, and the connections and the prestige and everything. Now, if you want to keep this love, all right, you have to, I guess, be strategic about, this card has been coming up a lot in a lot of my readings. You have to be very strategic about it, okay? But the thing is that you can't, you can't necessarily also wear the pants in this relationship, even though you want to, even though she does make it feel like as if you're her husband and you're the one that she wants to respect and honor and everything. She seems like a very kind person, but it feels like, I don't know whether it's her father. I think it could be her father or something that you're going to have some issues with. There's going to be something about work. This is how I feel her father is. Her father is like her boss. It is your boss, her boss, and everybody's boss. And it feels like that there's going to be something that's really going to displease him about you. So all I'm getting right now is your love for money and luxuries, to tone it down, because it almost feels like as if you had a wedding, you didn't pay that much for this wedding. Almost like as if her family footed a brunt of the bill, even though, let's say, for example, in Western cultures, it's usually the bride who pays or something. But it feels like in your culture that you are with this woman, that has left a bad taste in the mouth with some family members, perhaps an older sister or something. The father, I feel, in the beginning feels like, okay, well, you love his daughter, and it's okay for him to do all this stuff and pay all this stuff because it's almost like a poor man's version of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. How Queen Elizabeth married Prince Philip, and Prince Philip, his entire job, his entire life is to be supported to the Queen, right? So it's kind of like a poor man's version of this. All right, so I'm just being told to warn you to be very careful about how you are. And if you have a son or a daughter or another family, it's the way you treat your your kids before her. How you treat them, they're going to start to notice. And if you haven't been taking care of them, even if it's, say, for example, you're not letting people think that you are, the truth will come out. And this man here is going to really have it for you for some reason. That's her father. I don't know if this makes sense, but so what I see is that towards the end of this year, in terms of love, if you don't follow the advice, or if you're maybe not taking this so seriously, or maybe you don't see the signs and decide to kind of just pursue things the way you're pursuing things, you're going to create problems where there is none. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. This is the Eight of Swords, so this means that you have problems, but then it's you creating your own problems and binding yourself to those problems that you could have avoided. So that's kind of like my message for you. If you want to keep this marriage, you want to keep this relationship, kind of tone down the heavy spending and materialistic kind of side of you. And if you have a previous family, you have to take care of them, because that's going to go bite you in the butt. Okay? So again, I hope that this reading resonated with you. It's a little bit, a bit of a strict reading, but I hope that you follow the advice and let me know if it works for you. And again, remember, this is the card that says that, there's probably nothing, and you're probably just going to cause yourself mental anguish if you don't kind of like remove, you know, kind of like if you open your eyes and see the bigger picture, okay? I hope that made sense. If it didn't, let me know.